We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. I'll ask for returns for you guys to smash that like button. And here we are with MULN stock, Muln Automotive Inc. Now, this stock has fallen downwards and it went from a complete rip area to a dip area, right? Now, it was not the only stock in this sector pulling downwards, because if we take a look at Tesla was falling as well. It's trying to come back up, but it was falling as well. And our Tesla bot sent out a bear indicator at 10:20 a.m. And from that moment forward, put options went up 150% plus within hours, guys. If you want to receive this clarity and edge over the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together, while using these resources to maximize in either direction, and you can receive this clarity and edge as well. So MULN stock here, as we see it, hit a dip area from the rip area on 42 vision, complete transition, and we're going to talk about what this means and where it actually stopped and what areas to look at going into tomorrow. But before we break it all down, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. We strive for opportunities like these every single day, and today's was phenomenal and beyond expectations. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So these are the three stocks I mentioned this morning. All of them gave jumps of 3 to 5%, 5 to 10% plus, but one of them turned out to be a home run, and that was NVIV. We caught this one in the pre-market pulling downwards towards the bell. Right after the bell, it found support, started to shift here on 42 vision, going into strength, got that bull indicator as an extra layer of confirmation, and went up to a highest point of 100% plus within minutes, guys. If you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with MULN stock, and as you can see, as we stated earlier in the video, it's hit white with red borders, and it's trying to consolidate here in the aftermarket hours, pulling away from the lows of 80 cents nearly, right? Like around 81 cents, and right now it's sitting at 85 cents post-market. Now, this is a pivotal area. We talked about it in yesterday's video, and we've talked about it in previous videos, right? So let's talk about what's made MULN stock go higher this week and why we're going down now. So the first thing is this news right here. MULN stock has a rip higher after opening a new development center, and it has a new development team, right? Over in California, right? That was the first news that started things moving upwards, getting MULN stock out of the lows here of 76 cents, going all the way up to 91, and all this volatility that we've seen. Then the most updated news here is Muln announced it's establishing an EV technology team in Detroit. So we have all these openings up, all this expansion, giving kind of the growth story to Muln Automotive. But the reason why it's falling today is because it plunges amid renewed recession fears, okay? Jobless claims, unemployment tomorrow numbers are very important in the overall market, not just for MULN, but the overall market in general. And then also you could see it here talking about the Federal Reserve, if the Fed is going to be more aggressive and so forth, and the fact that there might be more raising rates, stuff like that. So things that aren't just affecting MULN stock, it's the whole entire market. If you look at Tesla, it pulled back today as well. So however Tesla's moving, it could have an indirect correlation or effect on MULN stock, especially being the big player in the space. But for those that are long or seeing the bigger picture for MULN, this is pretty exciting news, and it's pretty big because it's expanding, but it did not hold above that threshold of staying above 85 cents, staying above 90 most of all, and getting up towards $1. We'll have to see what happens here, but let me pull up the bull and bear indicators, which you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected to the SPY bot, our QQQ bot, our newly released Tesla bot, and we have other bots on the way so that you can receive the clarity and edge that you deserve within the volatility of the markets to maximize on opportunities. And you can now join the members using these resources to maximize in either direction by receiving this clarity and edge over the chart. So here we are with the 15-minute. It shows us a little bit more of the volatility, and you could see once those bull indicators popped up, they were both pretty strong on those dates of news, and then consolidation was dominating for the last 2 days, especially yesterday. Not a lot of movement, right? And then today it's been a zigzag, and the bear indicator dominated and brought it down lower. So very important to see the difference when things were bullish, when things slowed down, and how it got a little bit bearish here. But we've hit Y with red borders, and once we hit those dip areas, there tends to be possible reversals. Now, some reversals are stronger, some are weaker. As you could see right here, this one was pretty weak compared to the most recent one. And right now, we're in a dip area, and it's trying to reverse again. So we're going to talk about the key levels I'm watching here within the chart that come to be significant on the chart. So let's go ahead and look here at the 4-hour, and as you can see, we went from green with red borders to red bars. If this continues and a bear indicator pops up, this bull indicator can actually be canceled out fairly quickly. I'm going to be watching that very carefully and how it reacts at supports. And on the 1 day, we just shifted from red with green borders to red with red borders. So I'm going to be watching that as well. This bear indicator has continued to dominate here since 1:33, and on the 4-hour we have a bull indicator at around 81 cents and 80-cent range, and that's why it was such an important support level, and it's trying to bounce off of it. This is going to be very interesting. So let's go back to the 15-minute. The first thing is how it's actually created support around a very pivotal area, which is 81.82 cents, and most significantly at around 80 cents. Now let's talk about what's going on here, because this is a very important setup here in the charts. It could actually bounce from here or break through it and go into further weakness, right? Even though it's under a bear indicator, the main thing I'm going to be watching is if it tries to reverse back up and a bull indicator pops up to cancel out that bear indicator in the process, right? So the first thing is our support, 81 cents. And to the upside, I want to see this break above 89 and get back up towards 93 cents, one of the highest points in the day and where multiple rejections have happened. If it could break above that, the next level is 95, and then getting back up towards $1, and then we could start talking about higher levels. Now, if it breaks through 81, the next level that I'll be watching is down here at 75 cents. Very important to see if the bulls try to reappear and bring it back up, or if the bears are tearing this one down fairly fast in the process. So I'm going to be watching this very carefully. A lot of volatility, a lot of big news, a lot of growth story for Muln, but the overall market is pulling it down indirectly, as you saw in this article. And then also here, the news coming out that lifted it, the news that's bringing it down, and then also Tesla, how it's reacting is going to be very important. I'm going to be watching that as well. I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.